Hi, I'm Carl Hamilton with CecilDaily.com. I'm at the Cecil County Circuit Courthouse in Elkton. Earlier this morning, a judge found 24-year-old Matthew Slavish guilty of 3 counts of first-degree assault. Slavish stood accused of stabbing 3 men outside of an Elkton bar in May of 2011. Slavish, a Delaware resident, is now facing 8 to 15 years in prison. A sentencing date has not been set. With me is Assistant State's Attorney Steve Cecil. And Steve, I was wondering, if had this case gone to trial, what would you have presented as evidence?
Well, we would have presented mostly civilian testimony, people who were at the bar that evening. We have upwards of 20 civilians who witnessed either the stabbing itself or the aftermath of the stabbing, or in some ways heard some of the comments before the stabbing, and all put together, those almost 20 witnesses would have established that Mr. Slavish had a disagreement with Mr. Walls, in particular, one of the 3 victims, and that he intentionally lunged forward and stabbed Mr. Walls in the stomach, that a crowd heard people yelling, "He's got a knife, he's got a knife," and that crowd then surrounded Mr. Slavish. He was able to take him to the ground, took the knife away from him. Unfortunately, 2 other individuals got cut while they were trying to take the knife away from him. Mr. Walls was disemboweled. His intestines actually popped out of his abdominal wall. His liver was also lacerated, and he was a trauma patient, and it was critical at the time. But the folks at the hospital were able to do good work and take care of him pretty quickly. The other 2 individuals, it was not life-threatening, but they were still serious injuries to their arms and to their legs.